little bit, but just have you gotten any reports? Have you been able to get any updates on where he is at after the injury?
I just talked to him. He was on the bike in there breaking a sweat. Says he feels good, and it's only been, I guess, less than a week, so not really anything to report because it's a good month before we really reevaluate. So yeah, he's doing as well as possible.
Steve, you're also kind of a cheerleader and stuff too. Have you talked to Kevin or sort of checked in to see how his spirits are?
I never looked at myself as a cheerleader, but I'll take that. Well, I guess that's part of my job description a little bit. Yeah, of course, I texted him while we were on the road and called him yesterday when we got back and just talked to him now. So I think everybody is touching base with him, hoping that his spirits are good, and they seem to be so. And really in the grand scheme of things, as I told him, 6 weeks goes by pretty quick. Got a long life ahead of him, so it's be great if we can get it back, the last week of the regular season or so. But we'll just have to wait and see.
Coach, when you lose a player like Kevin, do you think it takes for guys to realize he's not on there and to settle into their new roles?
Well, I don't know. I mean, every game's different. I've been really happy with the last 2 games. The ball's really moved well. We're playing hard. The guys are competing. So, I could tell you that I feel really good about the adjustment period after the last game. But we may lay an egg tonight, and I'll tell you it's going to take longer. So who knows?
Steve, Steph this morning, and how having someone who was part of that 07 We Believe team and getting the franchise rolling again, how much that means. And Matt said he just wants to do whatever you need. How has that adjustment been the last short time since he joined you?
Well, he fits right in. I mean, he's a guy who just knows how to play. He's played for a long time in this league, and he's survived by being smart and effective and being multi-positional. We can literally throw him at the 2, 3, or the 4. So he fits right in with our style, which is kind of positionless anyway. Moves the ball. He's a great cutter. We love that about him. He'll set a good solid screen, cut right to the rim, keep the offense flowing. And and it helps that he's got a history here. And I was here for that deciding game in 07 when I was doing that game for TNT, loudest building I've ever heard in my life. And so that's Matt's got a connection here and a good history here, and he's already playing well for us.
Steve, is it going to be McCaw?
Patrick will start.
Early, maybe in the trip, he was clearly turning down shots and seemed to be taking them the last few games. Is that a conversation you have? Is it something that he just has to take the wide open shot that someone else creates for him?
Yeah, we talked to him about it. It's hard as a rookie to find your place. You want to get the ball to Steph and Clay, and then all of a sudden you pass up a shot and it disrupts the offense, and you realize, oh man, I gotta shoot, but I don't want to pass up an open guy if he's open and he's got a better shot. And so figuring out, it sounds silly, but figuring out when to shoot and when not to shoot is one of the biggest things for a player in this league, a young player. And I think that's part of it for Patrick. It's just trying to figure out when to shoot, when to pass, and I think he's getting better and better with it. I thought last game he was tremendous. He had, I think he took 5 threes. They were all open. He had a couple that were open that he passed up for a better shot, which was perfect timing. But like I said, it can be tricky. The game goes so fast. You can pass up a shot because you think a better one's there and it's not there, and all of a sudden everybody's saying, "Why didn't you shoot it?" So things happen quickly, and he's figuring all that out.
So the team just came off a pretty tough road trip schedule, and so how's going into tonight's game? How's the team feels? How's the energy level? And also, how's the team to set it up for the upcoming, even tougher?
Yeah, we're still on the road trip.
There you go.
That's the way we look at it. This is game 6 of an 8-game road trip. They just happened to send us to Oakland in between Atlanta and Minnesota. So we're trying to figure that out. But we'll go out there and play, and schedule is what it is. I'm sure every single coach has a as a beef at some point during the year. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. We got to go out and play.
Coach, with what he's been able to do, physical versus mental, would you say?
Well, he's our kind of our engine. You know, he's the guy who brings the passion and the emotion and the energy, and you know, he's a competitor. He's a trash talker, so he gives us an edge. And he's a hell of a basketball player. You know, he guards all 5 positions and handles the ball, leads us in assists and rebounds, I think, block shots. I mean, he's does a lot of good stuff.
Steve, Shane, road trip. Have you altered the team's routine or schedule at all, especially on these couple days back in
A
Oakland?
little bit. We had a very brief shoot around this morning. We did not shoot around the first couple games of the trip while we were getting used to the time zone. You know, I probably will not have a full practice tomorrow night. I normally do that when we get to town after a long flight. I like to get to the gym and break a sweat. I'll probably make it optional. If guys need a rest, they got to just go to their room and get off their feet, and if they want to get shots up, coaches will be there for them. So just trying to be as accommodating as possible, and everybody knows what their body needs. Guys who don't play as much probably need to break a sweat. The other guys, maybe they need the rest, so it'll be up to them.
Steve, 29-0 when you out-rebound the opponent. Is that something is that an acute awareness? Is that something that's emphasized, or is that just the way it turns out?
I did not know that stat, so it's just the way it turns out, but it's something we emphasize all the time. You know, the way we play, we're switching a lot. We get a lot of mismatches. We end up with a lot of guards underneath the basket, so it's on everybody to put a body on someone and chase the ball down. And so it's something we talk about, but I didn't know that stat exactly. It's impressive. Let's hope we out-rebound them tonight. I like our chances.
Steve, to rest anyone in the next 2 games after this one?
I think there's a good chance, but I'm taking it day by day. I'm talking to our training staff every day. As you guys know, we keep track of a lot of data that's available, and so I'm regularly consulting our training staff right now with the difficulty of the schedule, but we'll wait and see how tonight goes and take it from there.
With that in mind, with the fact that has potential seeding implications factor into whether or not you would rest anyone, or would you treat it like any other game?
No, it's 100% based on health.
Great. Anything else? Is that it?
Thanks.
Great, thank you.